What's up, guys? Got the bottom of the back seat done. Now we're tackling the top. Hey, because most of the time you got a pattern to go by, so this is really old junk. We fixed it up, and now we got to make our own patterns. So basically what you do is take some paper, and then however wide, I'm matching the bottom, so I measured from the bottom to the door panel to the center. So these lines are going to line back up, and I did the same on the other side. So this will match the bottom seat. So basically you just put some paper down, trace out the outline of the frame, and then you add an inch of your sew seam that this is going to sew to the next panel around the corner. And what I do to try and make it a little faster, because I use paint sticks, so I draw my lines, put a paint stick, trace it around, and that gives me my 1 inch space or ½ inch, whatever you like to do. Same thing on the other side. Traced out my pattern. So now what I'm going to do is I'll measure the middle and I'll add 3 or 4 inches to it just in case, and then I'll make this piece, and then I'll sew it to the middle section, and then I'll fit it on here before I make this one to make sure it looks like it's gonna do good. And then once I sew the top, then I'll make the bottom ones, and then I'll just drop them off, sew it here, and I'm gonna leave 3 inches on each side all the way around, or however thick your foam's going to be. So you got to add for the foam. If you're putting 2 inches of foam, then obviously this piece has got to be, 4 or 6 inches, so you got some pull to wrap around. Same thing with the top. This one I'm actually going to add more to the top, because this actually sticks way over the back panel. So this sits over the back panel. Most of the back seats sit under the back deck plate, so this sits way over it, so I got to make a whole thing for the top. But anyways, that just gives you an idea of how to do it. I'll keep adding some posts here and there to show you as I'm coming along.